Peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon and I help people ascend their consciousness and discover the path to enlightenment. Now, I am really excited, guys, if you can't tell already. It's a beautiful day here. I got my feet on the ground. I'm very connected to the earth once again, and I'm sending you guys a lot of loving, healing, positive energy because it is literally emanating through my entire being right now. So I want you guys to feel that and pay that forward once again. And the reason I'm so excited is because I have found out that the 2012 Mayan calendar actually ends tomorrow. Now take that in. Once again, the 2012 Mayan calendar actually ends tomorrow, June 18th, 2020, based on multiple sources, based on all the errors in our calendar, how our calendar was set up versus the Gregorian calendar. The Mayan calendar ends tomorrow. Now, this is nothing to be afraid of. When people think about the Mayan calendar, people think about apocalypse. Well, what the Mayans were talking about, apocalypse, is derived from the Greek word apocalyptics, or apocalypsis, sorry. And what that means is the lifting of the veil, what was once hidden is now coming to light. Disclosure. And this is literally what's happening, right? Because the consciousness of the planet has been rising so much, and the people of the planet have been rising so much. That's why this whole term, Great Awakening, has been thrown around, because people are waking up. What was once hidden is now coming to light. Now, this is a shift. This old paradigm is dead. And I am very excited to step into this new earth. And if you guys have been following me, you guys know that I've been talking about this fifth dimensional or fifth density earth shift in a few of my videos. And this is literally what's happening, right? So now more than ever, it is extremely important to raise your vibration, because the earth is shifting consciousness, and only the entities on this planet that are vibrating on the same frequency as it's shifting are going to come along with it. And the other ones are going to stay back in the old earth, in the old ways, in the old system. And the old system does not serve you. So now is the time to rise up. Now, the Mayans were very connected to the earth. They were able to do things that we can't even come close to nowadays. I think a lot of people know that. Again, think about this. This is why you weren't taught about any of this stuff in school. You were taught about bullshit in school in order to keep you asleep, in order to keep you a slave to this old system. But these people knew. The Egyptians knew, the Mayans knew, the Greeks knew. They all knew because they were connected to the earth. They were able to access the Akashic records. They were able to tap in to the consciousness of the planet. And therefore they could see the future. And that's why they made this calendar, because they knew there was going to be a shift. And I'm very excited for this, because I've known this is going to happen for a very long time. They knew that there was multiple timelines that could play out, and based on the consciousness of humanity, that would be the timeline that we would shift towards. And I know myself and the conscious tribe and the people that are being lights and beacons out there are shifting to the most optimal timeline possible. So I'm very excited to step into this new earth, and I want to bring as many people with us as possible. So this message needs to be heard. It can't be ignored. Again, don't be afraid of the end of the calendar. It's just a new beginning, a new life. Right? I always say, the old life is dead and buried. We have severed ourselves from it once and for all. And that's literally what's happening. We're stepping into a new age, and it's very exciting, guys. Very exciting. This information is very esoteric and hard to understand for a lot of people, but you need to realize that there's a lot more to life than what's going on. We literally came here for this specific shift. We were drafted. This is why we came here. I remember why I came back here. I remember that I came here to help raise the vibrational frequency of this planet and help people raise their vibrational frequencies as well in order to step into this new earth. Because Earth right now is in trouble. And it's only in trouble because there is some very low vibrational entities, inorganic beings that have been controlling us for a very long time. And I always talk about this, and it's very important to understand that, because everything that you see that's going on in the media is meant to keep you in a low vibration, to keep the old ways intact. They're trying to lower the consciousness of the planet, and we're trying to heighten it. So it's literally a war on consciousness, but we are winning. Love always wins, guys. Love always wins, and that is the key. Once we have love and unity, we're going to be able to step into this new earth. So the shift is happening right now. I'm no expert on the calendars or anything like that, but I did do my research, and I did find out from multiple sources that it is very, very, very possible that June 18th, 2020 is the end of the Mayan calendar, which just means the lifting of the veil, which means we are going to step into this fifth dimensional new earth. And this new earth is going to be all about, love and peace and harmony, respect, and just living in abundance with everything. Animals living in abundance with humans, humans living in abundance with nature. And there's no lack, there's no homelessness, there's no hunger, there's just peace and love. And that's what we're shifting towards, and that's a beautiful thing. Now, I've researched Dolores Ken a lot. If you guys don't know who Dolores Ken is, I highly suggest you go out and do a research, because she will shed a lot of light on what's going on right now. And she actually passed away, I think, 4 years ago. But for 30 plus years, she was doing deep hypnosis therapy on thousands of patients around the world. She was able to cure patients of 4-stage breast cancers, all these cancers and diseases, Alzheimer's, in one session, 1 hour, because what she was able to do was tap into a part of their mind where she was able to access infinite intelligence, something beyond us. And she's wrote 22 books, and she said in every single one of her patients, what she was able to tap into and the information that came through, the voices, the entities, the people that came through, were all the same people, the same voices, the same message, and they all talked about this new earth, this shift. The 3 waves of volunteers, us coming back here in order to help the planet shift into 5th density. And that's literally what's happening right now. So do some research on Dolores Ken if you guys are a little foggy here. And she's an expert on the metaphysical world. And just step out of your old ways, step out of the senses, because if you're just consumed with the senses, you're going to stay back in the old earth. And we are a lot more than you guys think. I'm telling you that right now. We are infinite spiritual beings emanating love, having a temporary human experience. And once we realize that, then we can take back our power. And that's literally what's happening right now. So I am so excited. The Mayan calendar is ending tomorrow. Like, what the fuck, guys? So I'm very, very, very excited for it. And I think that, right now is a pivotal time in our history. Like, it is the best time to be alive. And Dolores talked about how this has never, ever happened in the history of the universe. A whole planet shifting its consciousness, having a literal shift, splitting apart essentially into a different density in order to save itself, and taking as many souls with it as possible. So be that soul that goes with the new earth, because you do not want to stay trapped in this old system, because it's going to be all about control. It's going to be all about manipulation. It's going to be all about slavery. I can guarantee that. I can see that already. I very clairvoyant vision. I've seen these things happening for a long time now. So that's the main message today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Go out and do your research. Don't just take my word for it, because if you do your research, you're going to start seeing a lot of common themes here. You're going to start seeing a spider web, and you're going to start realizing that there's a lot more to life. Look inside of yourself. I always say that it's so important. Stop being consumed with the 5 senses and turn your attention inward, and you're going to start to realize what I'm talking about. Because your essence and your soul, it's going to resonate in your soul, guaranteed, as soon as you start turning your attention inward and raising your consciousness. And right now, it is accelerated because the consciousness of the planet is very heightened. So it's a lot easier for you guys to tap into that universal consciousness, that infinite intelligence that I've been speaking about. And I feel it. I feel it through my bones right now. So I want to help as many people as possible. I want this message to get out there. Please share this. It doesn't matter if it's my message, but share this word because it is happening right now. We need to take as many people with us as possible. We need to save as many people as possible. So share this message, like this video, write some comments. Let's get this out there because it's very, very important. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back soon. But for now, we'll part ways. So peace, love, and have a glorious day. The new earth is here. Are you ready? Let's go. Peace.